Hello, everybody. Isn't it funny when you give yourself that countdown and you are still getting yourself together? But anyway, I am here, and I just want to say welcome to everyone joining us on the live today. We are live on YouTube, we are live on Bacchanal TV, and we are live on Cart TV. And if you're friends with me on Facebook as well as in the group, you will also see the live come up on your notification, hopefully. So welcome to another episode of Lunch Date with Cazzy. It is episode 5. I can't believe just, something at the beginning of the year that I thought about doing, and here we are, 5 episodes in. So that is something. 5 weeks goes along, it just seems like it was yesterday when I started this, but here we are 5 weeks later. But anyway, I'd like to say welcome to everyone who, as I said, joining us on all of our live feeds. I also want to say, just let you know what the show is all about. It is a lunchtime show. I can sometimes be having lunch. Sometimes I'm having a liquid lunch like today. This is swank, and I'll explain about this a little later. And also, it kind of helps with a lot of my overseas guests, especially in the UK, who right now it's 4 o'clock in the UK. So it's a little bit of a better time slot for them as well as myself. It's lunchtime. We all got to take a break and have some lunch. So why not have a nice conversation and interview all of the movers and shakers around town in the Caribbean diaspora, as well as, around the world. So that's what this show is all about. So I hope you would join me every week. And I hope that if you have anyone who should be a guest on the show, just, give me a call. The number is on the screen right now. I'd like to also say thank you to the sponsors of the show. That is Wear White. I've been talking about Wear White for some time now. It's the 24th annual Wear White, which is on Sunday, May the 26th, Atlanta Carnival weekend. Patrice Roberts, Michael Taja, and Nadia Baston. Now, early bird tickets are gone. So now you've got the $50 ticket price. So I urge you, make sure you go and get those tickets. And also La Parkin Global Freight and Logistics Solutions. Thank you for your sponsorship, shipping to the Caribbean and beyond. The telephone number is 770-322-7922. And they also have some special discounts right now, but you have to call them to get the discounts for the shipping. So without further ado, I do have my guests who are, I can see them, they have popped up on my screen. I am going to bring them to the stage, none other than the Caribbean Association of Georgia. So I know the association has been going for quite some time, and there is a new president who was sworn in, I believe, in January. But she will tell you all about that. That is the lovely Christine Newton, president of the Caribbean Association of Georgia. And the secretary, Camille Fitzsimmons, is also on our live today. And I know she's been with the organization for some time as well. So they will tell you all about what's going on for the Caribbean Association of Georgia. They will let you know about the meeting that is coming up, as well as all of the activities that they have planned for the year. So make sure you follow them and, get up to scratch. So I am going to bring them to the stage. But before I do that, I just want to say it is February. We are still in February. February seems to be so long. I know it's 29 days this year, but for some reason, it just seems to kind of be dragging out. But I also want to say condolences, and I will bring it's Black History Month, of course. Condolences to the Morgan family. This is from the amazing Morgan Heritage Band. They lost Peter Morgan, who passed away on February the 25th. And the statement from the family goes as follows, and I would read it. It is out of sincere love that we share that our beloved husband, father, son, and brother, and lead singer of Morgan Heritage, Peter Anthony Morgan, has ascended today, February the 25th, 2024. Jah, come and save us from ourselves, because love is the only way, the statement read. It continued, "Our family, thank you in advance for your overwhelming love and support, and we ask for your continued prayers as we go through this process. We also ask that you please respect our privacy during this time of healing. Thank you from the Morgan family." So we are certainly going to respect that from the Morgan family. So on the death of Peter Morgan. Okay, so I am going to bring my guest to the stage. I see Miss Christine Newton is online. Hello, hello, Christine. How are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for having us.
Hi, I can hear you perfectly well. I think we've lost Camille for a second, so hopefully she will connect again. I can see her trying to connect, but hopefully she will come straight back. So, before we start with the introductions and so forth, I just wanted to get your views on the passing of Peter Morgan, from the group Morgan Heritage, who passed away on February 25th.
Well, my condolences to the family of Peter Morgan. I honestly don't remember any of his songs. However, my condolences out to the family, and
I don't
unfortunately,
really have a singing voice, so I don't want to sing some of the song, but I think if you heard some, you would be like, "Oh, that's who Morgan
oh,
Heritage."
that would be probably right because that sometimes happens to me.
Yeah.
With
No,
singers and so forth.
Grammy Award winning Morgan Heritage, but yeah, but it was a shock to the reggae community and so forth. So what I'm gonna do, I see I've got a couple of chats. Okay, Camille says she's working now. Everything's good, so we are going to we're gonna first of all let me bring up your flyer because I know that you've got a lot going on at the Caribbean Association of Georgia. But tell us briefly, what is the association about, and your role? Because I know your role is newly elected president, elected by the people. So, so tell us a little bit about the organization and also about yourself, Christine.
Okay, so my name is Christine Newton, and I'm the current president of Caribbean Association of Georgia, where we educate and support the community by improving the quality of life for Caribbean people in Georgia and across the country and beyond. So that means, we educate from Caribbean culture, technology. There may be something in businesses, immigration. It's a wide variety of educational information and so forth that we provide to the community. Some things are like, for example, we have a festival each year. We have a monthly meeting, so we'll provide resources that the community can use to improve their lives. We sometimes stream it. This month, coming out March the 2nd, we're going to have it the monthly meeting in person, which is going to,
Yay! Yeah, you got that.
so
That
we
was
haven't
like,
had
I guess,
that for
yes.
a while. And we're hoping the community will come out because some have
Mhm.
been asking for us to have an in meeting because some people are a little technologically challenged and can't join the meeting for whatever reason. But
Yeah.
since COVID, we haven't had an in person meeting, and we thought this would be a good time. The sun is coming out, everything is looking good. We wanted to reach the seniors. So we've combined the meeting with some festivities for the seniors in
Hmm.
in our community
Yeah,
for March
yeah.
2nd. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. No, because I know when I spoke to Camille briefly, she said that, she's so excited for March 2nd because it's been a while since, you're actually seeing people, being in, in a meeting with people. Because like you said, it has been online. I know I've joined one or two online before. And
Hmm.
it's so much better when you do it with people there because you can get all the messages across. You see people's expressions, facial expressions, all of that really helps to resonate and kind of get the message across clearly. So, what can we expect in the meeting? Obviously, it's going to be your, introduction. I'm sure people want to know, who you are and what you have in store for the rest of the year. So I know you said there was a festival. What else do you have planned for?
Another thing that we have coming up, we have joined forces with Kalani's. Um, we're going to have a recharge fest. One of our initiatives is health and wellness. And
Okay.
so we will have a function April 27th, and it's geared toward health and wellness. It's going to be a food, music, giveaways, and a recharge. It's with Kalani's Spa, Dermatology and Wellness Spa.
Oh, I
So
love it.
that's going to be in the J.P. Mosley Park, April 27th, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. And if
Oh, it's
vendors,
an outside event? Oh, nice.
yeah, that one is going to be yeah, it's an outside event, and part of those proceeds go to benefit our initiatives, which is health and wellness, educate about health and wellness. I find that our community, um we have certain eating habits that we love, like our rice and our stuff. And I find that a lot of us have like diabetes and different things. So this fest is to recharge, come out and get your groove back on and get ready for our June 22nd um, annual festival, which is going to be June 22nd.
Okay.
And this one is going to be at the Clayton County International Park on June
Nice.
22nd, and more to come about that. But, these are the things that we have lined up. Again, we have a monthly meeting, so everyone is welcome. Sometimes it's online, and we post it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, we post it
Yeah.
there. And so you can hear
So
what
I've
we
got the
have.
meeting. I've got the meeting up on the screen right now. So I
Uh-huh.
see it's March the 2nd in person at 5 p.m.
That's correct.
Okay.
At
I
5 p.m. And this one, after the meeting, bring out your family members, bring out your mom, bring out your dad, bring out, the seniors that in your community. Tell them about it, because we want to play dominoes with them. We want to do karaoke with them. I always, view myself as the Mariah Carey wannabe. So I'm hoping to take
So
on.
you're singing. So you'll be the first
So
one up with the mic.
we will we will sing, we will dance, and have fun with our seniors. And that's again is going to be at Sparkle D's restaurant in Lawrenceville.
Okay,
And it's going to
nice.
be like a great afternoon of just fun, games, and information that you'll need going forward for Caribbean Association of Georgia.
Yeah, and Sparkle Beach is a great location. It's centrally located. A lot of people can get to. A lot of people know it already.
Hmm.
Courtesy of Mikey Sparkle, of course, and the food. The food is good. So they can kill two birds with one stone. They can come out, support the meeting, have themselves a wonderful, great meal. Take it to go,
Uh-huh.
so you don't have to cook later either. So just kind of, oh, that's great. That's great. That is so it's an activity for seniors. So you're encouraging the seniors to come out to this meeting.
They don't necessarily have to be able to sing. One of the fun things we're going to do is some karaoke. I'm willing to take on the Bajans, the St. Lucians. Like the other night,
Oh,
Caribbean Association went out and support St. Lucia event. It was their anniversary. And I took on the men from St. Lucia, and it was epic. But they came back, and we had a 6-3. But gonna be playing dominoes. So St. Lucia, you guys come out. We're gonna redeem ourselves, okay? So
oh,
we want
nice.
the Caribbean community to come out, support, and have fun. The seniors like to have one of those games card games and stuff like that. So we're just gonna have fun
Spades? Do they
after
play
this.
spades?
I don't know if they play spades, but we're gonna have Looney. We're gonna have just a fun time. So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
come out and have a good time with us. And the the health and wellness event in April,
Mhm.
they're looking for vendors. So if you have something in health and wellness, it's an opportunity for you. I'm going to have the information on the website and on Facebook shortly, so you can sign up for those things
Okay.
if you want to.
So that
Yeah,
is a health and wellness event happening, you said, on April the 27th?
April the 27th,
April
and it's going to
27th.
be
Okay.
at JP Mosley Park in Stockbridge.
Okay, wonderful. So vendors, if you are listening, and we will also send this recording out too. So vendors, if you are listening, how do they get in contact with you, Christine, if they would like to vend?
678 902-4224, or just send us an email at caribbeangeorgia@gmail.com.
Okay, wonderful. So,
And
mhm, go ahead.
and the vendor and sponsorship information for the Caribbean Festival will go up this week. By March 1st, everything will be up, so you can sign up for the June 22nd festival. It's going to be an epic day, so save the date, and there's more to come. Everything will be on CaribbeanGeorgia.org.
.org.
CaribbeanGeorgia.org. And we're looking
Yes.
for committees. If you want to be in a committee, please sign up. We could use your help. I'm going to be posting different things on what the needs are, so you're
Mm-hmm.
aware, and be able to help us and represent the Caribbean in a positive, festive light for Caribbean American
I
Heritage
love
Month.
it. I love it. I love it. So CaribbeanGeorgia.org.
That's
So
correct.
Camille is still trying to get on. Camille, we're still going to be here till 12. So try and get back on again so we can see your lovely self. And we will call her so she can get her audio up with us too. But okay, so I want to go back to the June 22nd event. Guys, try and keep this date free. This is a save the date. You heard it from Christine. June 22nd, because I know the festival is great. I've been to it, I think, for the last 2 years. And not only do you have vendors, you also have performers. And I know that it's so full of culture and color, and everyone represented from all nations. I absolutely love the event. So I know you said there's more to come and more in store. Anything else that you can tell us that you are lining up? You don't have to tell us who, but just some of the activities that you plan on doing or having on June 22nd.
We're going to have a lot of fun. The Clayton County International Park provides, opportunities for people to go out and, bring their bathing suits. It's going to be hot, so you can come out, bring your bathing suit, and go to the Spivey Splash if you choose to. Keep in mind that part is a paid section, which is about $20. Our festival, we don't charge. If you want to go to Spivey Park or inside swimming pool, that's available because it's hot during that time, so that will be
Yeah.
available to you. Things that we have coming up, and we're looking for performers. If you want to come out and represent your island, send us an email at caribbeangeorgia@gmail.com. We're looking for performers. We're looking for
Mhm.
representation. We're looking for drummers. We want you to come out and represent your island in a positive light. If you want to showcase whatever you have that represents the Caribbean, send us an email, send us a message. We're on Facebook, Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok, YouTube. There's every opportunity to reach us.
Nice, nice. Oh, well, I can definitely put a plug out for you. I know a few performers, and so we can definitely put a plug out as well. I know that you also have the variety of vendors that you have range from not just food, but you also have services. You also have apparel. I've seen, I think the last year you had a lady who had almost a store, like a shoe store. I mean, it was just a range, a range of vendors. So I think for families, it's a great day. You're
It's a
expecting them to come
family
out. Okay.
friendly event.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fantastic day of fellowshipping with all our Caribbean community and just representing and having a great time. There will be food, there will be vendors, there will be games, there will be places to sit, relax, bring your hat, bring your representation from the Caribbean. There will be
Nice,
all kind of
nice.
stuff there to ensure the family have a wonderful time.
So yeah, so basically come out at the
Oh, no,
beginning,
mine,
bring
mine.
your chairs and stay until the end. So
That's right. That's
so
right.
Camille, I think I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
We can hear you perfectly. So welcome, Camille. This is Camille Fitzsimmons, everybody, with her beautiful picture. She's hiding from us, but that is okay.
I can't get, for some reason, the camera's not working, but we'll get through it.
We
We're
can
good.
hear you. We can hear you. So tell us, Christine. Sorry, Camille. Well, I was just started talking to Christine. She told us she is the new president of the Caribbean Association of Georgia, and excited and all the wonderful things that are coming up. So tell us a little bit about you and your involvement with the Caribbean Association of Georgia and your
Yeah.
role.
Yes, as he said, we do have a new president, Miss Christine, and she has worked with me in the past in various aspects. So, she will be a valuable asset to our organization. And I've been around since I started out just as a member. Somebody told me about this organization, and that was 7 years ago.
Oh
So
wow.
I decided I was a volunteer. I volunteer for everything. So, and then I just like what I do and I like giving back and helping my community because I do help other organizations as well. But because I am Caribbean, Jamaican, big up, as they say.
Big up to
Big up.
Jamaica.
Right. So I decide I like this and I see what they're doing with the kids and with the community, with the festivals, feeding the homeless. um,
Yeah.
we do the youth, we give scholarships to the kids, Toys for Tots. We have three different locations: Stone Mountain, McDonough, and now Lawrenceville. And we do mental health. We do plays
Mhm.
regarding that, and all the proceeds, 100, because we don't get paid. We're volunteers, so all
Yes.
100% of the proceeds goes into what we're doing. So that's why I joined because I'm a big believer of giving back.
Yeah, you do. You do a lot of giving back. I know you also do a really cute kids festival that you also have, and I can't remember what month it is. I know it's in the summer because it was really hot when I was there, like really hot.
Right, and
But
actually, oh, I'm sorry. No, I
no,
was
no, I
going
was
to
going to say,
say.
tell us about the festival.
Right. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to partner with Caribbean Association of Georgia. We're not going to have it. It was in May. We're going to do it when it's cooler in October with the kids,
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
excited because some of those kids have gone on to bigger and better things. One of them was on Good Morning America. They have their own businesses, and so it's exciting. It's a good networking for some parents who wants to get their children into entrepreneurships. It's a
Yeah.
good avenue because we have guest speakers and mentors. So it's a good avenue to go to get your information. Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, I love it. I really like the concept. When I saw that you were doing this, I thought the concept was ideal. And making it bigger by joining forces is definitely a boss move. That's for sure. I like it. I like it. I think you'll get great support and starting early as well, and having it a little later in the year when it's cooler. All very good ideas. I definitely welcome that. So I would love to have you back on the show later in the year where we can talk about the festival in more detail. But
Most definitely.
so back to the Caribbean Association of Georgia. So the March 2nd meeting, Christine says she is jumping on the mic to start the karaoke going. What are
Oh
you going to be
no.
doing?
Oh no. I'll be turning off the mic. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, we want to reach out to the young, and the elders. So yes, we'll
Mhm.
have. I have a lady. She has a business. It's black owned business, and she
Mhm.
has over 300 games, interactive. And she was at the
Oh.
Fun Fest as well. So we have, as Christine said, all we have the usual, the dominoes, the ludi, and the card games, and we're gonna do some, what do you call them, on the TV. She has,
Bingo.
yeah, we're gonna have bingo, electronic ones on the
Ooh.
TV, and
Nice.
charades or Pictionary. Just make it fun, and we're gonna. It's a great way for the community to get together to network. Because when I tell people, "Oh, I'm the secretary of Caribbean Association of Georgia," they're like, "Huh?" So there's a lot of people that don't know about it. So we've been around for over 10 years. So it's a good way
Yeah.
to network, and we purposely had it on this side of town because usually we have it in McDonough. Now we're going to have it
Mhm.
in Lawrenceville, and we want the people on this side of the world who don't know about us to get involved, because we're going to need volunteers for the festivals. We need members to sign up for committees, so we need all hands on deck to help us. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny you should say the Caribbean Association of Georgia have been around for a little while. I kind of knew about it just by the off chance. So, for an organization, I think, more and more Caribbean should really get involved. I think we are probably 20, 30,000 strong in Georgia, in the metro Atlanta area. So let's put the appeal out for more members, so that they can join the organization. Do you have a drive to get members to join? Is this meeting going to be where they can sign up to join? What are your plans for growing the members?
Christine, you want to
Um,
answer that?
Members, the things that we're doing, as far as, getting the community involved in the direction that we're going, we're hoping, the goal is, the initiative is to feed the homeless, do the toy drive, represent the Caribbean in a positive light, education. All of these things take money. So
Yeah.
when you join, when you become a member, your funds go towards that. None of us get paid here, and that's what we do. In
Mm-hmm.
addition to regular membership, which is only $30, and we have a youth membership for $20, family membership $50. Um, we
Is that for the
have
year? 20?
that is
That's
for the
that's it.
year. Can you imagine? And I've asked that
Wow.
repeatedly. Is that for the year? I've asked that.
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
That's
maybe I should
joining a
change it.
PTA. That's like joining the PTA at school. Your kid's
So
school is $20, $30, and everybody joins up.
that
So
is more
why not?
economical than the subdivisions
Yeah. Hmm.
membership.
Oh,
And
far more.
we didn't want it to be too expensive because we want everybody involved. We want the community involved, and we
Mhm.
wanted the Caribbean community to be involved. And so our initiatives, we have to pay for a lot of things and infrastructure and so all the funds and sign up, it goes towards that. We
Yeah.
were looking for sponsorship. You could do like a business membership. That is $65. We have your information. We'll have your information on our Facebook page under our business directory. You could sponsor
Hmm.
us for the year. You could sponsor us for the festival. We have those options available for you to get your business out there, in addition to helping us achieve our mission. So don't consider it just membership. It's like we're partnering with you and you're
Yes.
partnering with
Yes. It's a
us. And
partnership. It's
so,
a
yes,
partnership.
it's a partnership to represent the Caribbean, to educate our community, to be involved in a movement. The
Yes.
Caribbean is
Yeah.
here. And, I'm from Jamaica, and normally I hear Jamaicans are everywhere. Yes, we are. So we're here in Georgia, but we're meeting people, abroad and everywhere. Camille was just in Aruba, and I'm like, Camille, you got to represent CAG in Aruba because Aruba is part of the Caribbean. So let's represent.
Yes.
So, we
Everywhere.
were there. And even, all of these different islands have like a tourism board. We're the
Mm-hmm.
Caribbean Association of Georgia. They should join forces with us so they can, represent, because we're already representing them here in Georgia. Join
Mm-hmm.
forces with us. Be a sponsor. Let's do this. Be a part.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. And the thing is, $20, $30. I'm sure people have spent that on lottery tickets where they haven't even won, and it's just wasted money. I'm just, real talk. So $20 is not a lot. It can go a long way. And support can also, be in the form of sharing your live, supporting you, getting you on platforms like this one and some other platforms where we can get the word out for you as well.
Mhm.
So, that all goes towards the word support. We all feel the same way. I think if we all work together, so much more can be accomplished. So
Exactly.
Camille, I know that you've been around, for what, 7 years on the organization, and that's how you joined. You were, as you said, a volunteer at first. So, what joy do you get out of doing what you do, and how can you encourage others to do the same?
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, I'm
Yes.
multitasking. I'm sorry. Um, Right. So as I said, I started out really helping the homeless kids. That's how I started out, and I just like the joy in people's faces when you help them, because sometimes they don't know, they don't have anyone. So when I signed up for this organization, what I like the fact when we went downtown and we feed the homeless, that I took a lot of joy in, because we bring Caribbean food to them Christmas time. And, believe it or not, sometimes you meet one or two Caribbean people there and it just brings back memories to them and they share their joys of, how we make them feel. And, just
Yeah.
bring a smile on somebody's face, and give them a word of encouragement. So
Right.
it makes me feel good when they feel good, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does. It does. Okay. Well, I know that we're all multitasking. I know, Camille, you've got to run. Just briefly tell us before you go, what is where can we find you? What is the social media as well as your website, please?
Well, it's if they want to call us, Caribbean Association of Georgia is 678-902-4224. But to me, the information highway, the website, CaribbeanGeorgia.org, is a wealth of information. Everything is there. All the membership, sponsorships, we need sponsors, vendor opportunities, everything is there. CaribbeanGeorgia.org. We welcome you. Please join us March 2nd if you can, online, or if you can come in person at Sparkle D's in Lawrenceville. I'm
Yeah.
trying to pull up the flyer so I can get the address to give you.
The flyer is
But
already up, Camille.
oh, okay, all right, yeah.
One of the things that I forgot to mention, each month we join with the city of McDonough and we have a health and wellness walk. The next one is going to
Oh,
be,
okay.
it's 8:30 in the morning at, and I'm going to tell you the name of the place. It's usually 8:30 in the morning, and I have the information on the website as far as where to meet up.
Okay.
And
What
we're
date is
heading,
that?
the
What date
next
is
one is
it?
going to be March 2nd at 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And then the one we're heading up is going to be April 6th. But we go out for a walk, so you can just come out with your flag, your rag, your whatever, and just come out and
And walk.
walk with us.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love that. I love that.
And
That is getting people out and about.
that's getting the people out and about. And the one we're heading up is going to be April 6th. So I need everybody to come out in full force representing their island. It's called like Weekend Wellness with the city of McDonough. And we
Hmm.
meet up at Jonesboro Road Park Walking Trail. That's at 450
Okay.
Jonesboro Road, McDonough, Georgia 30253.
Okay, I love that. I think I might join you this year on your April 6th because I know
Yes.
usually when I go up to McDonald's, I tend to go to another business that, I like to support. the Trinidadian Guyanese restaurant.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to say the name of it because I am going to get them on the show as
Oh,
well.
but
So,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're talking about health and wellness, and you're talking about food.
no, that's after you
So you're
walk.
ready to eat
This
right
is
after the
after,
vet.
yes, this is after you walk. This is after you walk. No, but you know what? I'm glad that you mentioned. I want to circle back very briefly because I know you have to go too, but just circle back very briefly when you talked about health and wellness and what type of health issues affect our community. You mentioned diabetes. I also want to mention high blood pressure. I know a lot of our people get that. I am definitely a health advocate. I know I love food and I talk about food all the time, but when I talk about food, I'm talking about healthy food because I love to eat healthy food. And I've been doing this for probably the last 10 years. I actually stopped eating meat altogether over the last year and a half. Um, but not to put anyone off, I do eat fish. I do eat fish, but I do find that a lot of the packet soups that we have a lot of MSG in it. And that is definitely, for me anyway, it gives me a headache the minute I have that. So I have to stay away from a lot of the soup and different things that I know that's how we make it. I really wish that we can turn that corner. And what you're doing is ideal because it's going to help to educate everybody
Yeah,
about these types of things that really affect our community.
I find that the more knowledge we have, the better decisions we can make as a people. And because we're accustomed to a lot of our eating habits from, mom and pop, it tastes good because I'm telling you, with the
Yes.
seasoning, it's good. But as we get older, it tends to turn into diabetes, high blood
Yeah.
pressure, and you know, some of the things that we don't mention are like mental health, because that's like almost like a behind the scenes closed door conversation with family, and,
Yeah.
and don't share, and help is out here. And this opportunity, especially coming up in April,
Hmm.
is an opportunity to learn, know where resources are, have fun while you're learning, exercise while you're out there, some yoga will be there and so forth.
Hmm.
So that's part of our initiatives, which is why we join forces, because the more you know, the better decisions that you can make.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a good example. I
Hmm.
myself was facing some challenges just from having allergy. I find there's a lot of
Mm.
allergens here, unfortunately, in our state. And I had to make some changes, like you have, with
Hmm.
eating. Like I realized after getting, just a little bit swollen here and there, I
Yeah.
realized I was allergic to wheat. Wheat
Oh
is in everything.
wow. Wheat,
So
yeah, wheat is one of
yeah,
my poisons actually.
yeah. So there are things out here that make us sick, that it shows itself in different forms, and we're medicated and medicated and medicated and not treating the problem. So there are
Hmm.
things out here that, who are wealth and wellness guru, they're educated enough to give you the information so you can make informed decision and have the resources that you need to change your life.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm so glad you said that. This is another thing. And I will do a show on healthy eating. I'm gonna have to plan it. It's probably gonna have to be in May because I'm booked out until the end of April actually on this show, believe it or not.
Uh-huh.
So probably a show in May. I might have to do it before that, maybe a recording. But you just said wheat. I, I urge everyone to find out what their blood type is. That is so
Mhm.
important because if you
That
know
is
your blood
important.
type, you can
Hmm.
actually look at some of the foods that work against your blood type. And
Yeah.
I did that exercise, and I've got 5 things on my list that kind of works. 5 of like the top things, and wheat was one of them.
And you
Chicken
may
was
not,
also
yeah,
one of
and the thing is, you may not most people think of allergies like you break out or you
them.
have hives and stuff like that. Allergens come in different forms. It
Form
could form in the
exactly.
form of just your body getting swollen or your stomach getting
Yeah,
swollen, and you cannot figure out what's going on. You just think, but you're not thinking about, I'm allergic to something. If this is
yeah,
the reason this is
yeah.
happening to me. So,
Yeah, because
yeah,
one of the things when you go and see the doctor, the first thing they say to you, "Are you allergic to this?" They bring out a list of things,
but
and
they never do an allergy test.
They don't do an allergy test, and 99% of the time, you don't know what you're allergic to
Hmm.
because no one's ever really kind of done that whole analysis. So you almost have to try and do some of the things yourself. Of what is it that you have inside of
Exactly.
you that works, that works to keep you alive is your blood, the circulation of
Yes.
your blood. So if you
Hmm.
know your blood type, I urge every single person, please, 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 the next time you go to the doctor, or if you just go pay for it, find out what your blood type is, because you can start eliminating so many things just by knowing what your blood type is. It really does work.
It makes a
Um,
difference.
it certainly does. So, Caribbean Association of Georgia, the new president. So, Christine, how long is your reign? How long are you presidente?
The reign is usually 2 years long, and I've been around because I was on the board before, and
Oh, okay.
I've usually volunteered, and I want to find the best things out here for the Caribbean community to showcase us in the light that we are. It's
Yeah.
not just about jump up and all of that. We have fun.
Party. Let me take
We do.
party.
We like party.
We
We
like to party. We like to eat. Those are the two
the
things that we come
the
together.
Caribbean community, we're doctors, we're lawyers, we're
Yes.
entrepreneurs, and so showcasing that in one nice festival in a positive light, educating people while you're doing all of this, it's a great thing. It's a great thing for the
Yeah.
community.
No,
Hmm.
it absolutely is. So the organization, the association has, you said yourself and Christine are on the board. Are there any other board members? And do you have
Oh,
any vacancies in terms of the board, or right now you're
yes.
looking for members?
So we are supposed to have 9 board members. At this time, we have 5. We have Mr. Winston Thomas, which is our vice president, Sion Rodney, our sergeant of arms, and Mr. Garfield Wills, which is our treasurer. So we are looking for additional board members, a backup to some of our individuals, a PR person, a backup for a secretary. We're looking for people that want to work along with the team and be a part of the next phase in our
Yeah,
community, taking
yeah,
it
great,
forward.
great,
Yeah.
great. And there's so many great community members and leaders within our community. So if anyone's out there listening and you'd like to join the Caribbean Association of Georgia, the website is caribbeangeorgia.org.
And if we
O-R-G.
have, yeah, and if we have like a grant writer out there, we could use you. If we need help with different things. So what's your gift? Send us an
Yes.
email, caribbeangeorgia@gmail.com, and let's take this to the next level.
Oh, and I have one other question to ask. This is an important one. I'm sure,
Mhm.
I've seen a couple of comments, but they haven't asked this question. So the Caribbean Association of Georgia, is it just for Caribbean and Caribbean descent? If you got to have Caribbean roots, is that a priority? Is that you know, a mandatory component to be of Caribbean in some way, shape, or form? Because there could be there could be a granddaughter or grandfather or a grandchild of a Caribbean. So,
As
what are the criteria?
as long as you want to see the Caribbean Association, the Caribbean community in a positive light, we do not discriminate. We
Okay,
will take you all. And
let me
and
put
we
my
we,
shoes.
we might
Yeah,
listen. We might Caribbeanize you, but if that's the word, um, but we would love to have you.
yeah. Well, the thing is, if you love the Caribbean, and I'm sure, how can you
and
not love the Caribbean?
and you
You
have
gotta
people
feel to
out
understand.
there, the individual might be, they're immigrants, but their children may be born
Yeah.
here. They're technically, say, American. We don't discriminate. If you want to see the Caribbean in a positive light, you want to learn about the Caribbean, you like what we do, become a member, join a committee.
Yes,
We'd love to have
yes,
you.
yes, definitely. I have a lot of American friends, and they always ask me about Carnival. I want to wear those feathers. I want to do this. I want to do that. If you want to be part if you want to be part of the Caribbean, you want to get a little taste, this is all part of it. Because not only do we have the one, carnival, and I talk about
Mm-hmm.
carnival in this show a lot because I have great sponsors, the Wear White event, which happens the day after carnival. But it's not just about carnival, like you said, Christine. It's not just about dancing, having fun, and eating. There's a lot of seriousness, and we are from all types of occupations, from the
Mm-hmm.
top all the way down to the bottom, if you like. We have spanned every type of community, every type of job, and
Yeah.
members. If you would like to join the Caribbean Association of Georgia, they are looking for more board members on the grants. You said grant writing, and if you want
Board
to be part
members,
of the
grant
board.
writers, committee members.
Mhm.
What is your gift? Send us an email. Let's see how we
Yeah.
can and tell us your gift, and we'll put you where you can best use your gifts.
So that is great. Well, thank you so much, Christine. I know you've got to run because we're all trying to multitask here, and I know you've got to run.
CaribbeanGeorgia.org. All the
Yes.
information will be there. If the vendor information is not on the site, it will be up by end of day.
Okay.
I love
Wonderful.
y'all. CaribbeanGeorgia.org.
Thank you, Christine. Thank
Thank
you. Thank you
you. Thank you
for
for
your
having
time.
me.
No problem. No problem at all. So, guys, that was the lovely Christine, and like I said, they have amazing things happening at the Caribbean Association of Georgia. So please, please, please join the organization if you can, caribbeangeorgia.org. Okay, so I am going to continue with my program. So thank you much to the Caribbean Association. So, like I said, it is Black History Month. It is still Black History Month. One other notable Black historian, I should say, that I want to highlight is Wendy Williams Hunter. So Wendy Williams, born July 18th, 1964. The reason why I'm kind of bringing this whole Wendy Williams to the stage, Black history, I don't know if you have followed the news recently, but last week she was diagnosed with alcoholic dementia. So I just want to say, Wendy Williams, we are wishing you well. She is no doubt the top, I would say, TV talk host. Forget Oprah. Oprah kind of ended a long time ago. But Wendy's show, when the Wendy Williams show, which we all love, I watched that religiously. I used to work from home a lot of the times, and I would always watch Wendy Williams. Her show was from 2008 to 2021. She's just recently ended her show. So Wendy Williams, born July 18th, 1964, she's a TV talk host, former broadcaster, media personality, and writer. She hosted the national syndicated television talk show, The Wendy Williams Show, from 2008 to 2021. So where is Wendy Williams? Well, I just watched all 4 episodes of Where is Wendy Williams. She does have a documentary which is out right now, and it was really hard to watch, guys. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was really, really hard to watch. She had so much poss- just the possibilities of coming back to TV. She was planning on making a huge comeback in the podcast called Wendy. She's talked about the first thing she was going to do is take off her wig and just show everyone who she really is, without all the wig. And she was going to sell all her stuff to the audience. I mean, she had all these great plans, and that was kind of keeping her from spiraling, I guess, even more out of control than she was. The producers of the show, Mark Ford, said that we were more worried about what would happen if we stopped filming than if we continued. And I agree with that because she loved the camera. And that was really kind of getting her up in the morning, getting her dressed, getting her, just giving her that motivation when she got out of bed. This documentary is raw and uncut. But probably the first two episodes, it was all about her comeback and preparing for the podcast. And then the last two episodes was really the reality that kicked in, which is her alcoholic dementia. They did mention it on the show as well. So it was no surprise that, a lot of the behavior. But like I said, it was hard to watch. I watched all four in one go because I could not stop. I was just fascinated with what was happening. It was sad. We wish Wendy well. Um, just lots of love going out to Wendy. So that is that. And I also wanted to bring again Black History. I wanted to bring this back to the stage. I did mention this at the beginning of the show, but I wanted to also bring it up again. So Peter Morgan, from the legendary Morgan Heritage, the Grammy Award-winning band Morgan Heritage. It is out of sincere love that we share that our beloved husband, father, son, and brother and lead singer of Morgan Heritage, Peter Anthony Morgan, has ascended today, February the 25th, 2024. Jah come and save us from ourselves. Love is the only way. Statement read. This is the statement of the Morgan family. They are asking for privacy at this time. Our family, thank you in advance for your overwhelming love and support. We ask for your continued prayers as we go through this process. We also thank you. Please respect our privacy during this time of healing. Thank you from the Morgan family. And also the Shaw family. Just want to say our condolences again to your entire family, your extended family, for the passing of Peter Morgan. Peter Morgan, Morgan Heritage. Whew, that is a tough one in the reggae community, just in the world. And, you know, it's been all over the news. I've seen it on CNN, I've seen it on the New York, everywhere. Everywhere. If you Google Peter Morgan, you'll see so many newscasters have been reporting the death of Peter Morgan. Allegedly, he died by a stroke. He had a stroke on Sunday. He was 46 years old. So, condolences to the Morgan family. So back to Atlanta and what's happening here in our community. Coming up, of course, on Friday is the promo show with Cazzy B. So my other show coming up this Friday is promo show with Cazzy B, 5 o'clock with my DJ DX Kid from Linden. Don't miss it. Airing on Caribbean Life TV as well as Caribbean Life Radio on the Live 365 app and also on Facebook and YouTube. So don't miss the show this week. I will be back. Last Friday I was off, wasn't feeling very well, but I will be back this Friday. And I would like to thank my sponsors once again. Of course, Wear White, happening for Atlanta Carnival Weekend, which is coming up um, in May. We got the last Saturday in May. On the 25th of May is Carnival, and the following day, Sunday, the 26th of May, we've got Wear White, the ladies' edition. So the early bird tickets have now been sold out. If you did not get the early bird tickets, I'm sorry, it's been sold out. Tickets are now, I believe, $50. So Nadia Baston, Chris Roberts and her band, and Michael Taja, international DJs. It's going to be happening out in Estonia. The information is on the screen right now. You can scan the QR code for the ticket information. And also, I want to say a big thank you to the Parkin. The Parkin Global Freight and Logistics Solution. Shipping to the Caribbean and beyond. Telephone number 770-322-7922. So the Parkin, as you know, the Parkin has been in business for quite some time, and they are a global freight and logistics solutions company. They actually ship every other Thursday. So if you would like the current discounts that they have right now, you have to contact telephone number 770-322-7922. So let me go ahead and just tell you a little bit more about what's happening on the show next. So I do have a great organization from the UK. They are going to be my guests for next week. And let me see, I've got a couple of details about them. up here. But yeah, they are going to be from the UK. It's an organization that has an award show, Caribbean Global Award Show. It happens in the UK, but because it's global, they are looking for. Let me just. I'm trying to find the actual document. I don't have it here in front of me, but I will put it up. But yeah, so the Caribbean Global Awards, they are going to be my guest next week, Tuesday. I can't wait to meet them. I can't wait for you guys to meet them and talk all about what's happening in the awards show. Also, I have some other guests. I'm booked out right through until the end of April. I've got various guests coming up. The week after that, I have a guest coming up from New York. I don't know if you guys saw the Kelly Clarkson show, but we had a Guyanese eatery. They make something called I think it's a butterfly with a patty inside, with some oxtail gravy. I mean, it's just a whole kind of sounds very delicious, even though I don't eat oxtail, but it sounds very delicious the way they make it. So he's going to be talking. He's going to Kelly Clarkson show talking about his eatery. So he is going. They're coming up in about 2 weeks, and lots of fun. We're going to have lots of fun. So again, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Solar Park and Shipping. Thank you for your sponsorship. Also, Wear White, as I said, the Wear White event, which is Sunday the 26th of May. Also want to thank Bacchanal TV. So Bacchanal TV, if you have not heard of Bacchanal TV, please, please, please go and log on to Bacchanal TV so you can watch my show. We've got a lot of other shows coming up on Bacchanal TV. And not forgetting, last but by certainly not least, Clark TV Network. So Clark TV Network is also one of my sponsors. So I just want to thank him as well, Clark TV Network. You might be logged on to Clark TV Network right now, and if you are, go and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of the show. I love feedback. I welcome feedback. Tell me what you think of the show. Tell me who you'd like me to interview or try to get on the show, and all of that good stuff. I look forward to seeing you all next week. I'm about to log off, and I will see you guys next week. Don't forget, we stream at 11 a.m., 11 to 12, every Tuesday. Stay tuned to my YouTube page, which is Catch the Buzz. So an extra Z, Catch the Buzz with an extra Z. Log on to YouTube. I'm trying very hard to get to 1,000. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by February 29th. That is my goal. So please help me reach my goal. Share the feed. Let everybody know that you logged on to Lunch Date with Cazzy. My other show coming up on Friday, the promo show, will also be live on YouTube. So I would love to see you again. Please ask me any questions. I'm happy to take any questions and answers. I'm also going to be showing you some of the food that I've been making. Today I've got some rice on the stove right now, so I got to go get it off the stove. I'm going to be making some mahi mahi later with some peppers and onions and spinach. So that's what's for lunch/dinner. And right now, if you can see my glass, this is my homemade lemonade. We call it swan in Guyana, and it's made with lemon, water, sugar, and then I put some vanilla in it as well. And it is delicious. You gotta put lots and lots of ice though. You gotta make it really nice and cold. Now, some people have spiked it with either rum, some vodka, maybe some Hennessy. Rum is the best. And of course, if you've got nice rum, even better. Demerara. So this is what I'm having tonight, believe it or not. My food, the rest of my food will be food. So that is my time, ladies and gentlemen. That is my time. I just want to say thank you for joining me. For those who joined me, I do have some questions. I don't think I've answered all of the questions about the Caribbean Association in Georgia. So thank you again for joining me here on Tuesday. It's always Tuesday when I am here. So I am going to love you and leave you, like I said. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and don't do anything I would. Just be careful and have fun. I will talk to you again soon. Thank you, guys. Bye, bye, bye.